Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the step-by-step process of migrating to the United States as a registered nurse. So kindly do well to stay to the end of this video because I'm sure that you're going to gain one or two things that is going to help you in your journey in migrating to the United States as a registered nurse trained in another country. Okay, and kindly do well to like, to comment, and to share posts from this channel, and as well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And once again, you're highly welcome. So what are those things that you need to do before you can become a registered nurse in the United States? So firstly, I would like you to understand the fact that there are several states in the United States. We have about 50 different states in the United States, and all these states, they have their own nursing body. They have their own nursing and midwifery council. In my country, which is Nigeria, we have only one nursing and midwifery council, which is the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, and we have only one in the United Kingdom, which is the Nursing and Midwifery Council here. But in United States, they have lots of nursing and midwifery council, and all these um, bodies, they have their own requirements. Okay, so for instance, places like New York, Illinois, California, Texas, Montana, South Dakota, all these states, they require IELTS. They don't require IELTS before you start your process with them, before you become a registered nurse with them. But there are other states that require you to have your IELTS before you can become a registered nurse with them. So you need to make your research very well. You need to look at that particular state that you actually wish to go to. And another thing that can prompt you, that can also guide you in determining the state you want, is to check and look for the cost of living in that state, the security of that state, how expensive it is to live in that state, and all that. So there are some factors that are actually going to guide you in selecting that particular state that you want, and you might want to um, avoid IELTS at the beginning of your uh, program, so that you can just forge ahead like that. And there are states like that, like those states that I mentioned earlier. All right. So once you have been able to conclude on the particular state that you want, the next thing for you to do is to register with the license verification body. There are lots of license verification bodies, but we have like three of them that are mostly used, most common. We have the CGFNS, we have the ERES, and we have the Joseph Sinley, Joseph Sinley and Associates. So I have a couple of people that use that. I myself, I use the CGFNS. The full meaning of CGFNS is Commission on Graduates of Foreign Nursing Schools, and the full meaning of ERES is Educational Records Evaluation Service. Okay, so you want to select the one you want to use for your credential evaluation. For CGFNS, I can categorically tell you that CGFNS is actually fast. It used to be slow, but now CGFNS is fast. And larger number of people use CGFNS, but I've had people that have used Joseph Sinley, ERES, and all. So once you've been able to determine the credential evaluation body that you want to use for your credential evaluation, you go to their website. You don't even need to type the full meaning like I mentioned about CGFNS and ERES. Just type CGFNS. And if it is ERES you want to use, just type ERES. If it is Joseph Sinley, just type it. And then you go directly to their website. You follow the step-by-step process, and then you ensure that when you are inputting your details, make sure that you input your details the way it is on your international passport. So another thing that you need is to have your international passport before you start this process. So you are going to write your details the way it appears on your international passport. Follow the process, and then till you are able to complete the CGFNS registration. And when you were doing this CGFNS registration, what you are going to select as what you are buying, what you are doing is CES. The full meaning of CES is Credential Evaluation Service. That is what you want to do. So that is what you are selecting. Okay, so you select that, you go ahead, you follow the step-by-step prompts that comes up, and then you finish with your credential evaluation. Mind you, it's not free. Okay, you need to pay. You make your payments, you finish your process, you submit your registration, and then you are going to receive an email telling you that your registration has been received. And then you are going to have a form that will be sent to you. This form, you need to print it out. You need to print it out in a colored form as it appears. So in this form, you have one that goes to your nursing school, you have one that goes to your nursing body, which is the Nursing and Midwifery Council of your country. Okay, so you have a part that you yourself you are going to fill, and this your part that is meant for you to fill. Ensure you fill it in a black pen. Please don't use a blue pen. You fill it with a black pen, and after you are done filling, you fill, you put your signature, all those field that is required for you to fill, you fill it. So when you are done filling, then you send the copy of your nursing school to your nursing school. You send the copy of your nursing na midwifery council to them. Then they are going to fill their part. And what are they going to do? What they are just going to do is your nursing school is going to verify, to check whether you actually graduated from that school. And then they are going to attach your transcript as well and return this form back to CGFNS themselves. They are not sending the form back to you. The address where they will send it to is already on the form, so you have nothing to worry about. And when they are done doing their part, they send it directly to CGFNS. And the same goes with your Nursing and Midwifery Council. When they are done as well, when they have attached the necessary credentials, filling the necessary details, they are going to send it to to CGFNS. And when CGFNS, though it will take time, it will take some time before they receive it. And then they are going to send you a notification telling you that your verification has been received, and they will work on it within so period of time. So give them that time. They are going to work on it. And what will CGFNS do? They are going to check if your transcript, your transcript, it will be detailed, your hours in school, the hours you spent on this subject and all, to have a lot of details, your grades and all that. So when they check, they will have to cross check if it is equivalent with the nursing body you want to register with in the United States. So if there's a gap, they will notify you that there's a gap, and they will tell you what to do. And if there's no gap, you are going to receive an email that it is successful. And mind you, they are going to send this to that nursing body that you want to register with as well. So once your credential evaluation is successful, the next thing for you to do is to register with that nursing body, that state that you want to register with. The next thing is for you to register with them. For instance, for Texas Board of Nursing, TBON, you can go online, type Texas Board of Nursing, and then you go to their platform, you register with them, you open an account with Texas Board of Nursing. So when you open an account with them, your credential evaluation that CGFNS has sent to them will be automatically uploaded in your account, and then it will be there that they received it. Okay, then you are going to have a form that they will send to you, which is a fingerprint form. You receive that email, ensure you print out the form. You can request it to be sent to you, but they don't send it to you as an email, but you can easily get this form. This form is something you can go to, even police station in Nigeria, they have this form, because lots of people come and um, fill this form and all that. So you can get it, even you can get it online and print it out. And the way this form is designed, you are going to have the front page will is it's full of explanations on how you are going to do your fingerprint, so that you are going not so that you won't make any mistake. And on the second page, that is where you are going to do your own fingerprinting, your thumb printing there. When you are done, you have a place that you have someone to countersign, like police officer and all that. The main purpose of this fingerprinting is just for them to be sure that you don't have any criminal record back in your country, or in whichever part of the world, that you don't have any criminal record. So once you are done with this, you are going to send this to the address that is on that form. There's an address on that form that you are going to send the fingerprint to in the US. So if you're in Nigeria, I have someone that did her own from Nigeria. It's not much. She did it around 30,000 naira. And in the UK, I did mine for, is it between £2, £4? I can't remember. It wasn't even up to £5 that I used in sending it to the United States. So you send it to the United States, they receive it, they will notify you that your fingerprint has been, the form has been received, and then you see it on your platform. But one thing you need to do is make sure that you check your portal very well. You keep tab on checking your portal. Okay, then another thing that you need to do is to write the jurisprudence exam, the nursing jurisprudence exam. This nursing jurisprudence exam is not actually done by all states. Not all states require nursing jurisprudence. States like Texas, the Texas Board of Nursing, they require jurisprudence exam from you. Okay, you're going to do this nursing jurisprudence exam. Mind you, it's not an don't panic. Okay, it's not like NCLEX. It's an open book exam, so you are free to open your book to answer those questions. Okay, and this examination as well, it's just for you to familiarize yourself with their policy and all that. Okay, so it's not an exam that you have to spend days, months and all that to read before you do it. Okay, so when you are done with your nursing jurisprudence exam, you are going to get notified you've passed and all that. So the next thing for you to do in this process now is to now start preparing to write your NCLEX examination. Okay, so before you write, it's not that you just go and pay and start to saying you want to write your exam. You need to open an account with Pearson View, which is the examination body. So you need to open an account with Pearson View, put in your details and all that. So when you have an account with Pearson View, you pay for your ATT. So you pay for your ATT, then you are going to receive your ATT in no time. Your ATT is here, and once you receive your ATT, you have just 75 days to write your examination. It used to be 75 days. During COVID, it was extended to 90 days. And after when the whole COVID thing had gone, it was later reduced to 75 days. So you have 75 days to sit for your exam after you have received your ATT. And darling colleagues, okay, when you started this process, please, another thing I would chip in is that you should start preparing for your NCLEX examination right from that time, because that 75 days might be too short for you to prepare for your NCLEX examination. You will be working and all that, doing all sorts, work, other activities inclusive and all that. So you have to start preparing for your examination right from when you have started this process, okay? Because it will help you to have more time to prepare, more time to answer questions, more time to review your answers, more time to digest what you have read, more time and more time for you to be more confident to go and sit for this examination. So when you have sat for your examination and then boop, you pass. Okay, and for this NCLEX examination as well, we have some countries that does not have exam centers. For example, in Nigeria does not have NCLEX examination center. People from Nigeria on some other countries that does not have NCLEX examination center, they tend to go to other countries like Brazil, like the Philippines. They go to Philippines, Brazil, UK to write their examination. Okay, and people in UK, you can go to London, you can go to Manchester to write your examination. So once you are done writing your examination, and congratulations, you pass. And then the next thing is for you to start applying for job. And for this job application, at this point, you can decide to go with an agency. The agency takes it up, they look for job for you, they get you a job, they take over your visa processing, they relieve you of all the stress and all that, and then through the process, you get to the United States. One thing I want you to know is that if you go through an agency, they are going to have a certain percentage that they get from your salary. The employer pays them, and then they pay you in return after deducting their own percentage from your salary. But if you go through these other processes yourself, your the visa screening, is it job application, everything, you do everything damn thing yourself, you get the job yourself, you do everything yourself, then when you get to the United States, it is you and you receiving your money without the involvement of no without the involvement of any agency. Okay, so that is actually the step-by-step process of migrating to the United States. You go for your visa screen, is the HB1, is the EB3. I'll still talk more about all these visa routes, all these routes again. Okay, so you get to the United States, and then it's congratulations to you and your family, and then you migrate to the United States as a registered nurse. One advice I would like to give you is that when you are preparing for this reading for your exam, please kindly surround yourself with positive minded people, people that are not there to discourage you on this journey, people that are not there to say, there are some people that have passed and or that this exam you don't even need to go for it because it's an exam that is tough and all that. Okay, just surround yourself with positive minded people, people that are ready to motivate you all the way. And if you have people that are also preparing for this examination as well, you can join us together in preparing, in reading as well. And as well, this channel has also been created to also take lectures in NCLEX, to teach one or two things in necklace to help you on this journey. And once again, I will say thank you for staying tuned to watch this step-by-step process, and I wish you success on your journey in migrating to the United States, and see you at the top. Thank you, and once again, don't forget to like, to comment, to share posts from this channel, and as well to subscribe. All right, have a nice day. Bye.